Welcome, Goma, welcome. Goma, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are painting again today. Just using the opportunity that you have when the weather is not that favorable outside to do some paintings out here. Thank you, Goma. You're welcome. So I started another of this concept, but another composition. So I'm gonna try to get everything highlighted and corrected. So if you check the other video, it's a total different idea, but the same concept anyway. It's a total different composition, but the same concept. So once again, the music playing in the background is my music. So I just hope that I don't mess up the whole thing. Let me put that volume down a little bit. Thank you, Goma. You're welcome. Thank you. Just I found the painting interesting, so the concept is interesting. So I've just done another composition. So I cleared my palette. The last time my palette was completely loaded with dried up paint. So let me put on some usable paint, portion of paint. Hope you people can see my hand movement. I just have to set this painting in a manner. Let me move this so that you can see me. Yeah. Exactly. So I think this is okay. This angle is okay. Yeah. Thank you. Just trying to put some paint together, and we shall be staying here not so long. I just wanted to make sure that I fill the gap for the day. Yeah. So in the background, you people are seeing some other paintings that you must have seen before, but this one now I'm doing it with you guys. I'm just painting with you guys today. Just like I've been doing some couple of days now. Let's do it together, okay? So my face is not interesting. What is interesting is the painting that we are doing. So I hope that you people are gonna like what you've seen. Yeah. Good. So in the other concept, the musician was playing a guitar. This time around, he's playing a shaman drum. So let's see what we can make out of it. we have to highlight the clothings of the musician, and again also highlight the clothings of the lady, and again push that belly a little bit upwards. And that's where I'm starting right now, starting with pushing that belly upwards and making her look elegant. So this time around, she's not standing alone. She's there with another. She's there with another a partner, Zali. So I've just selected some few paints that I'll be combining. Yeah, the other painting is still being considered. I'm not gonna be doing much to it for now. The dance hall party. So let me see what I can do. Let me push these things aside and then start. So let's first of all push this reconstruct this belly. And then the hand also has to be reconstructed. So let's just be careful. But the first and foremost is this belly. Belly has to go, and it's very important. So that's about where it has to be, but first of all I have to check if where the hand movement is gonna be. I hope everyone is doing fine wherever you're watching from. Goma is controlling the chat. Thank you, Goma. It's been a while. Happy New Year. Okay, so we're gonna do, let me draw out. I hope everyone is doing fine. We're gonna be working out these frontal figures today. Just make sure that they Yeah, I may not be talking much. Whenever I'm doing something a little bit serious, I'm always keeping calm so that I can concentrate in getting it right, you know. But that doesn't mean that I'm not here with you guys. I'm here with you guys, all right? So, yes, I'm here with you guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Give the video a like. Those watching in the background, give the video a like. Let's see if we can make something out of this. This is same concept like the one we had before, but different composition. Okay. So, I think she has to be on the front anyway. Let's see if we can make her frontal with this. Okay. she's now frontal. And, oh, sorry about that. Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ah, Playoff is in the house. Thank you very much, Playoff. Gracie. Gracie. Ja, ich nehme die Gelegenheit, dass das Wetter nicht so gut draußen zu malen. Ja, das ist es. Das ist, was ich gerade mache, genau. Genau. Ich versuche einfach meine Bestes zu tun, damit das keine Zeit verloren geht. Ich hoffe, ihr seht, was ich mache. Okay. Das heißt, ich bin immer noch an diesem Konzept und ich versuche einfach, ja, die Farbe irgendwie hinzukriegen, damit dass wir, natürlich die beiden sind zusammen und die männliche unterstützt die weibliche und die weibliche die gute, die gerade was schenkt. Lass mich das lesen. I hope du bist besser geworden. Ich hoffe, du bist besser geworden. Oh je, danke vielmals, Player. Please don't forget to like. Thank you, Robert Banks. Welcome, Robert Banks. Thank you, Player of. Don't forget to like. Thank you very much. Amazing. Yes, I'm working on that concept that I had. That concept that I had recently. I'm working on it. People might see the difference from the last portion. Let me see if we can use another brush. Yes, there is a difference from this to the last piece of work. The reason is because I found the concept good, so I'm trying to utilize the opportunity. Thank you. Jetzt weiß ich, was los ist. Scheinen hast du deine Tage. Deswegen hast du Rückenschmerzen. Ja, lass das jetzt. Nein. Lass das. Sag mir, dass dir gut geht. Es geht mir immer gut, wenn ich weiß, dass es dir gut geht. Komm, lass die Thema mit. Du sollst fragen, ob ich Opa werden. Das ist so die Frage. Die Frage ist besser, wenn du fragst, ob ich Opa werden. Okay. Sag mir, dass dir gut geht. Komm, das will ich hören, dass es besser bei dir geht. Du weißt, dass ich mich freue, wenn es dir besser geht. Okay, sag es mir. Danke, Goma. Goma has been working on this. No, it's still under the same expectation, expectation. Everyone has expectation, but and pregnancy is my concept of expectation. If you would like to know exactly why I am bent on using those ideas, okay? So it's just the expectation. Yeah. So let's see if we can get a definite form to that lady. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing, giving a definitive form so that nobody would ask me more questions about it. You're cracking me up, liebe, liebe Miss M. You're cracking me up, you know that. So, mir geht es wirklich nicht. Oh je, schade. Die Kette, ja. Oh, schade. Schade. Du brauchst wirklich Massage, regelmäßig Massage. Das ist wichtig. Aber ich habe gehört, dass in der Schweiz es manchmal schwierig, gleich solche Termine zu bekommen. Es tut mir wirklich leid. Ich weiß, ich kenne, was Schmerzen ist und ich weiß, wenn jemand einfach, ja, ich weiß, was Schmerzen ist und ich hasse das, okay? Ich hasse Situationen, wo man so, gut, dass du das erkannt hast, das ist eine Schwangere. Ist gut, dass du das erkannt hast. Weil manche fragen, was soll das? Ich wünsche dir wirklich gute Besserung von Herzen. Von Herzen. Ich freue mich, wenn wir einfach alle zusammen freuen können. Und da gibt es keine Schmerzen. Oder wenn die Schmerzen kommen, soll es gleich weggehen, okay? So, ich glaube, die Hand von diesem Mann sollte ich, diese stylistische Hand, muss ich aufpassen. Okay? Wenn das zu stylistisch ist, ist wieder problematisch. Okay, ich tue ihm erstmal highlighten oder einfach die Schulter ein bisschen runter reduzieren. Ja, jemand könnte sagen, dass es war vorher besser, aber lass uns erstmal von vorne anfangen mit ja, es ist gut, einfach zuerst ruhig anzufangen, anstatt so krasse Bewegungen reinzubringen. Ja. Okay, ich tue das erstmal weg und dann schaue ich, wie die Schulter ausschauen, wenn ich jetzt wieder drauf male. Okay. So, und es soll keine Hintern haben, weil es ist keine Frau. Genau. Genau. Man muss sehen, dass er unterstützt sie. Sehr wichtig. Und dass die dominante Figur ist die Frau und nicht der Mann. Das ist wichtig. So, weiter. So, ein bisschen sauber halten. Sehr wichtig. Okay. So, ich hoffe, du bist auch ein bisschen rausgegangen heute, Playoff. Weil die Sonne hat geschienen. Manchmal, wenn man ein bisschen weg von zu Hause ist, auch gut, um einfach weg von die, ja, einfach andere Wände sehen. Ne? Carmen, Maris ist in der Haus. Wir hatten nur Nebel. Oh, ja, hier war es sonnig. Ich war draußen heute. Hola, hola, elegante. Hola, hola. Hola elegante, Carmen, how are you? Tutto bene? Tu bene? Tu bene, Carmen, you're welcome. Carmen, non presento, Carmen. Non presento. Non presento. Obrigado, obrigado, Matheus. Matheus Codosa, obrigado, obrigado, obrigado. Matheus, obrigado. Carmen, you have to just say obrigado to Matheus. Matheus is always holding that line whenever I come in. Obrigado, Carmen Maris. Everyone check out our wonderful Carmen Maris, the elegante. Okay. So Carmen knows you already. Carmen says, hello, play off. Hello, play off, says Carmen. Carmen knows you already, knows that you're always warming up this wonderful channel, making it look as if it's gonna go to places. It's gonna go to places, I know, but first of all, we have to hope that people will come. We are just approaching we're just approaching 4,000 subs already. So everyone knows who is active in this channel. You see, Carmen came in immediately and just said, greeted, play off immediately. Thank you, Rubber Banks. Rubber Banks, I know that you're there. You know, we have just to give the respect to the ladies first. You just have to give the ladies a little bit of respect so that we don't lose them. So I hope everyone is doing fine. Yeah, yeah. I'm just concentrating on the painting so that you see the difference, you know. I'm just concentrating on the painting so that you see the difference. That's very important, okay? Yeah. So, you see, the composition is different. I know that some of you would think that I'm painting a smaller canvas right now. So let me quickly get you the other painting so that you will see. So that you will see the difference between this composition and the other composition. Okay, let me get you the other painting so that you see the difference between the two compositions that that is happening here. Okay, I'm gonna get you I'm gonna place the two paintings side by side after all. Okay, so that you guys are gonna see the differences between the two paintings which just happened this week. Play off. I think you guys are. I think you might choose to exchange your shrine to a painting, as the case is. That's an offer. If you want, you might choose to exchange your shrine to a painting. Okay, because that could be sent by DHL. Okay, so let me see if I can cover that. I don't like that. There's a line here that I don't like. Let me just see if I can cover that up. Let me cover it up. There's a line out there that I don't like. You know, I'm just gonna cover it up. Okay, and then define the neck of that woman. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it should be. You see, the funny thing about painting is that sometimes the details of the background kind of interest a lot of people. The details of the background interest some people more. So if you see something that could disrupt, the if you see something that would disrupt the whole thing, just remove it on time. Just remove it on time. So I'm gonna be using the transparency of some of the colors to of this color. I'm gonna be using it to create an intentional shade, So that means what I'm saying is that I could put a yellow there, but when it dries, because of the transparency of the color, it gives you something else, okay? A little bit in between. Hello, my friend. Eyes of Art is in the house. Eyes of Art. So Eyes of Art, you can see Ifeanyi is doing it manually, not digital like you. Eyes of Art, you're welcome. Ifeanyi is doing it manually, not digital like you. So, but the good thing is that what you do there, I like it also. I like that, what you do. Eyes of Art is in the house. Everyone go check Eyes of Art as she does some digital painting, okay, as well. So I'm just using the effect of the transparency of the color, despite the fact that I'm just adding more like a primary color into it. I'm using the effect of the transparent effect of the color. I'm using it here. That's my way of creating another color without having to have one dominant primary color on this whole thing. So, working on your canvas over and over again helps also that, and yeah. So, but I'm gonna be careful. That means while I'm doing this, I'm gonna be careful and add a cross. Okay. There's something that I'm covering here, so don't bother with what I'm doing right now. There's a line that went the wrong way that I'm trying to cover here. Okay. Uh-oh. Bad color, bad color, bad color. So rub it down, highlight it. Then use the effect of the transparency to create that. Exactly. That's it. It's better than before now. Yeah. Thank you, Goma. Goma has been keeping this. Eyes of Art, what is happening? Why did you remove that? So keep the chat going. Don't remove anything. Don't remove anything. So I'm going to leave these two for a while the way they are right now. I'm going to leave them the way they are right now. And I'm also going to leave, the little ones back there playing. I'm going to leave them also. But let me add more color to this one. Let's see what happens to it. Okay. And later I'm going to come over and work this out. So I hope you people are seeing what is happening. I think it's better that you make it frontal so that you people can see the picture well. Okay, this is frontal. Okay. Is it frontal enough? Do you have good light? Let me see. Is it frontal enough? Once again. Is it frontal enough? I think I'm gonna leave it frontal a little bit and then work on this young man here playing the drums. Okay, first of all, we're gonna. Yes, thank you. Eyes of Art to the left. Is it better now? I just want to make sure that you people see the whole picture. A little bit more, yes. Okay. Yes, Eyes of Art. Oh, I moved too much. Hmm. I think we leave it this way. Okay. So let's see if we can highlight, because this is the biggest one here, so you just have to make sure that you highlight him well. So while you're painting, avoid white. Avoid using white. Use your white sparsely. White and black are no colors. I will keep on telling you that. If you're gonna be doing graffiti, no problem. If you're doing graffiti, no problem. If you're doing graphics, no problem. But if you're gonna be painting, you know, just be careful how you apply your darker colors. When I say black, I'm not just concentrating on the black. I'm also telling you to avoid colors like. So I just want this movement to be there in order to show us that he is playing the drum hard. Okay. I want this movement to be there in order to show us that he is playing the drum hard enough. Okay, that's what that's what this is indicating. Okay, so I'm gonna elaborate this figure, giving him a kind of a burnt chocolate, kind of body. I'm still considering right now. I'm still considering what kind of cloth, tank top am I gonna give him, because it sounds like him, very much like him. Yeah, it's a he. Okay. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna close this. You see, that's the thing you have to avoid. It might be okay, it might seem okay, but avoid such. It doesn't indicate that you're walking, all right? So you see that, I have to avoid such. And now let's see what we can do in order to make it look like here. So it's just on the ground plane, and if you're a painter, you have to make sure that you don't talk about it. You show us. You show it to us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Eyes of Art. I hope you're doing fine. I wish you a very pleasant year, good year. I wish all of us a healthy year. Okay? I wish all of us healthy year. So, by the way, most of what you're looking at here are just the three primary colors. That's what I'm using here. If you're lucky, some of your acrylic delivery are gonna be so good that you can really use use them to make beautiful paintings without then mixing the rest yourself. Okay, so I work a little bit on the background here on the so that I can throw off what I just added. Okay, I can throw off what I just added. You know, highlighting something doesn't mean you have to paint white on it. You can just create a contrast, you know, behind. So as you people saw in the description, I'm making this painting because it's too cold to walk outside right now. I'm doing good, and the same to you. Happy New Year. Yes, thank you very much. I wish that we could do better this year, but first of all, we should remain thankful. We should remain thankful to the Almighty for that wonderful life giving, all right? So I really appreciate everyone. The journey we are having here is not a bad journey, because I always say that it's going to be difficult for any criminal any criminal to be on YouTube. So thank you very much, Eyes of Art. Yeah, I appreciate your presence. Yeah. So the little figures down there is gonna be, you know, left to be more like in a silhouette. So the concentration is gonna be on these two, but more concentration on the drummer. So I have to be careful what I'm gonna do here, so that I don't mess up the drummer. The drummer has to have some action, you know. You have to, the drummer should have some action going on, you know. It's very important that the drummer has some action going on. That's what it should be, okay? And that action is gonna be that could indicate that he is playing the drums, okay? So whoever that is watching it will notice, wow, what a strong hand, what a movement. That's what this is all about, okay? So your concentration is gonna be here, but the standing figures are also going to be visible, okay? So you can apply your colors the way you want. You know, try not to repeat yourself, because we've already done such a similar painting. So you want a situation where when somebody sees this painting, they will say, wow, there's something different, and there is something I like about it, you know? So that's how it works. That's how you attract attentions. And to tell you the truth, it has worked for me over the years. It has worked for me over the years. So the more, if you want to work on multiple colors, the more colors you bring, the more you achieve the desired contrasts. You know, the more colors you bring, the more interesting the whole thing is. But you just have to limit yourself. Remember, you're working with the primary colors, so don't mess up the whole thing. Don't mess up the whole thing. Your primary color still remains your basic, which will now give you your secondary color, okay? So I'm trying to throw him out, and when he's not well thrown out with, I think I cut a little bit deep. Okay, when he doesn't look that good like you wanted him to be, you can go ahead. I think I have to clean that off, but let me walk my way out on this. So I'm just trying my best to create a good background that will throw out for me the major figures out here. Very important. Okay, let's see. Welcome everyone. Welcome, good, beautiful people. Welcome. Okay, I don't know, but it's still okay. Let me leave it that way for now. Okay, so to indicate that you got, a depth there, you have to contrast. Thank you, Goma. Thank you very much, Goma. Okay. Sometimes I don't talk because I just want to keep my hand straight for a while, so I don't talk much. Okay, not because I don't want to talk to you guys, but it's just that I have to. Yeah, contrast. So what does contrast mean to human philosophy? Contrast is about everything. Talk about good and bad. You talk about early development. You talk about late development. It's all about contrast. And you should know your contrast. If you're good, you should be able to understand you're good because you don't want to be bad. So you see, even in painting, one can recognize also things about contrast. So, yeah, thank you very much, Eyes of Heart. That's it. Contrast is very important. So you see now, I'm throwing this figure out now just for the fact that I'm doing some contrasting, contrasting. That's why the figure is coming out better. Okay, so let me clear here a little bit. Oh yeah. So it's always good that everything about life is related. See, I'm talking about contrast in our daily life. You're good because you know what is bad, so you don't want to be bad, so you remain being good. So, and you can see the more you look at this, the more I work on the contrast, the more I bring the color intensity, the more you notice there is a difference, something different coming up. So, okay, so that's all what contrast has to do. But some people might think that contrast is automatically black and white. No, not at all. Contrast is not automatically black and white. Contrast could be purple. Contrast could be purple and navy blue. Contrast could be purple and yeah. There are lots of ways of creating contrast. Okay. So remember, I'm not working on on what you call realistic approach. I'm working on semi-abstract. So let's get it right. It's gonna be a semi-abstraction. So semi-abstraction doesn't necessarily mean that what you're doing is going to be unrecognizable. You just have to try your best to indicate to the viewer what you want to do. The viewer is gonna appreciate you if you don't leave them perplexed for a long time in recognizing that is a man, that is a woman. Okay, so you just have to do that. Thank you, Eyes of Art. I think I'm gonna pin you up. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So everyone go check out Eyes of Art. Okay, let me see what I can do with this because I cannot help it not getting this person highlighted. You know, if it means that they have to wear almost the same cloth, why not? Okay, why not? So let me just do that first of all, then see what else that I'm gonna do in order to somebody's gonna ask me if that's a woman drummer. Anyway, I will leave it up to you to to decide. I'll leave it up to you to decide. This is one of the few occasions that I've sat to to do a painting. I've never I've never done this. Whenever I'm painting, I'm standing. I don't know how what came over me today. And today I am seated and I'm painting. Okay. So I don't know what came over me, but maybe I'm getting older. Maybe I'm getting older. Okay. It's anyway. We have to decide when sky, clouds, rain. Thank you very much, Sky. Sky, you're welcome. Sky, I wasn't watching when you arrived. It's all good. It's always the same when I'm painting, or when I'm doing some of these artworks. There's always somebody coming in and not being recognized immediately. Sorry about that, Sky. Blue, Sky, cloud, rain. You're welcome. Very beautiful concept, out there. You know, if you want to see the weather, what the weather says today, all you need to do is to go check out sky, cloud, rain. Very interesting. Very interesting. And you notice that most of the people that are on YouTube, they are the people that enjoy what they do. And when you look at all the different angles of cloud, yeah, thank you. Hello, everyone in the chat says sky, cloud, rain. Yeah, there's always there's something good about people on YouTube. Most of them are really enjoying what they're doing. So you're sure gonna see them uh, displaying those things with such uh, an emotions attached to what they're doing. That's why when you get there, you get captivated as well, because it's coming from somebody who is really enjoying what he or she is doing. And the sky is one of them. I don't know. have to highlight this leg somehow. I don't know how else to do that, but and that's where your dirty white comes in. Okay. But don't forget. So what is happening here is I'm just trying to give you people the impression that this guy is on his knees and he's playing drums. He's seated and the legs are put. I mean, somebody's gonna tell me if this is more like a woman, but there's always some elegance, in musicians. Okay, Goma is still on. Thank you, Goma. Goma, I just have to pin some other person because we need to share this space. Okay, thank you very much. I think there's something I'm gonna do now. I think I did it in the other painting. So what would be the best color for the tank top of this player? Okay, let me see what we can do. Yeah, I think this is better if you highlight this a little bit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then this one. Sorry, my dear, I'm talking to myself because sometimes I have to relate to my inner self and ask what am I gonna do so that this will look better. Yeah. So I was saying something about people in YouTube utilizing uh, their choice of content is always that of their own interests. Okay, and I think this should be something that we have to emulate. Yeah, I think this woman about 7 months. Player of you're cracking me up again. So anyway, it's frontal, and I don't know if you've noticed any changes, but I think the best changes will come when I put some clothes on this on the drummer. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make it this way. That's the right thing to do. And then clean off again. Yeah. So little movement, I tell you guys, little movement. There are little movement you make when you're doing an artwork, and they mean so much. Little movement you make, and they will mean so much. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting movement. So let's see if we can give him a trunk top. I didn't say trunk top. Okay. So I'm still hoping that the reflection of the colors will give it another color instead of it being uh-oh. Welcome everyone. Thank you, play of. So now let's make sure that the drum is a little bit defined. I'm still gonna come back and work on this drum, but let the let the drum a little bit define now. Yeah. So, and then as I said, white is not a color, but I'm just trusting. I'm just trusting the reflective effect of this color would help me to have something coming up from the whitish background, okay, in order to give it not the white effect, okay. And so let's correct something now. So the plate has to be well placed. Let's make sure that it's well placed. So thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you all. I'm just uh, kind of concentrating in what I'm doing. That's why it seems as if I am not reading the chart. It's just we artists are sometimes so engulfed in our trial to get the things done the way they should be that we seem not to take a lot of stuff so happening around us so serious. But if somebody decides to take Greenland, I think we should tell the person that we are no more living in 1934, 39, 35. So that's by the way, but that's not the topic of today. Topic of today is painting. If I is painting. Ah, gee. Yeah, it's just trying to tell you people that people say that artists live in their own world. No, our world is the same as yours. So we are here with you guys. We know what is happening. Okay. Yeah. So I think this is not looking bad, but I don't know. The drum has to be. What, I don't know. Let me just do the edges first. The edges of the drums. I should have started here, not there, but okay. Thank you very much, everyone. We are getting to the goal, but you people know that I cannot conclude any drawing, any painting without having to have seen the painting on a daylight. I need to see the painting on daylight so that I can confirm if the colors are the way that I wanted it to be. So when I paint in the night, which happens most of the time when I'm alone here, and today I'm here with you guys. So when I paint in the night, the next thing will be to check the painting out on a daylight because artificial lights are not good for painting. They could be tricky. You will think, oh, you've done it right, but when you see the colors, uh, you will notice there's something wrong. So up, uh-oh, that's a mistake. See, despite the fact that you're doing an abstract painting, there are areas of the painting that should be highlighted. You have to leave them highlighted, okay? So don't say because it's an abstract painting, then you just do whatever you want. You have to give the people the impression of tone, tonal degradation, or tonal gradation, not degradation. Gradation. Thank you, Eyes of Art. Thank you very much. You are wonderful. So, uh-oh. There are areas where you need a smaller brush, but sometimes you don't get to change your brush because you don't want to lose the paint, the colors. Oh yeah, I need to use another brush. I need to wash off, wash off these brushes and then use the right brush there. Uh-oh, my computer is receiving some water. If I don't do that. So, I hope you guys are okay. So, for this not to be, what do you call it, boring, let me play something for you guys while I'm waiting for the painting to be what it should be. While I'm waiting for the painting to be what it should be, I'm gonna do something here. Wow, somebody is gifting me. Who else? Just look at that. Who else could it be? The one and only Miss M. Playoff, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Playoff, I was thinking about if it's taking too long, would it not be better that you receive a painting? Yes, because paintings could be sent on a DHL. I hope. I don't know if they will need me to insure it. Oh, thank you very much, Playoff. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. You are just tragende Kraft diese Kanal. You are the tragende Kraft diese Kanal. You and Carmen, are the tragende Kraft diese Kanal. While a good number who keeps on staying here is also doing their best. So thank you very much once again. Thank you very much once again. Thank you. I'm going to be an aunt to the little. Okay. Thank you. I think you're right. It's gonna be, it's over 7 months. You know better than I do. Okay. Yeah, I was about to play something for you guys, so I'm gonna do that still, but I just find out that I could reduce this hand to some level. So let me see if I can. Okay, this is good. I like what I'm doing now because I don't want the hand to be extraordinarily. Yeah. Thank you very much for the super chat, one and only play off. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. Okay. I appreciate you too so much. Thank you very much. You are wonderful. Okay. You know you are, and I'm wishing you gute Besserung. Ich möchte gerne, dass du wieder fit bist, dass du deine Fahrrad fährst, dass du deine Sachen magst. So, ich lese das nochmal. Playoff said the grandmother, that's even better. As I feel old at the moment with my ailment. Oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's just it's just this time, although you are still younger than I am, but there's certain age where situations change from time to time. Like, you wake up in the morning and you notice some element of pain in the leg and stuff like that, pain in the joint and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's what happens in our generation. So please don't take it seriously. So you people can see what I'm doing before I continue talking. So I'm gonna play you something now. I should bring more light into this. So I'm gonna play you something with the guitar now. So let's do it. Let's do it so that people will feel happy. They don't see monotone. When you come around Ifeanyi, you don't see monotonous. So let me get more light and then I'll play you something. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 parada pum 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 pum. Yeah. If it's love that you're running from, so check this out. That's what I've been doing, and you people have been assisting me. Play off, giving me super chat. That's it. That's more light to it. We're gonna see this on a daytime. So we're gonna see this on a daytime and make sure that it is what we think that we were painting. The worst part of it when you're painting at dark hours is that you might think that you're doing the right thing, and before you know it, you're not doing the right thing. So I believe that more light is thrown to it now, and you can see the effect of what I've done within this hour that I've been with you guys. I think we've done 1 hour already. So that young man, the leg of the young man behind the young lady is going to move back a little bit. I'm going to shift that leg a little bit backwards and then create an impression that he is wearing something a little bit brighter so that we can throw the lady out more. Okay? So let's assume that these two were on the street and somebody noticed so I don't know. I want you people to see what has been done, but at the same time, I want to play something for you guys. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. No, that's fast. That's fast. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Uh, would you people like to see my face? This is not my real face. Okay, let's see. Let me see if my face is good enough. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, I just want to be filling the gap. That's the thing about YouTube. So you keep on filling the gap. You don't allow the space to be left unattended. Okay. Thank you, Eyes of Art. I just want to do something so that we don't have to feel, what do you call it? It's not going to be boring, okay? Sorry about that. I'm not positioned well here, but at the same time, I'm just trying to do so. So let's do this. Okay, I get crazy sometimes. I get excited. Thank you, Goma. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. So let's do it again. Thank you very much, everyone. This is the extent that we've gone with the painting. I just want to do some interlude music on so that it's not gonna be boring for us. That's what came out of it. So now that we are throwing this anyway, I'm gonna watch this on a daylight in order to know what am I gonna do, how am I gonna push it any further. Okay, it's very important that we kind of watch this during the daytime. It's very important you watch you do your you do your painting with when you do your painting with artificial light, the tendency that you're gonna uh, fall into not knowing how intensive, how good your colors are is there. And myself, I just needed to do something. That's the reason why I'm working on it. So at least you can now see that the drummer is a little bit more pronounced, okay, and then the lady that had the belly more on dropping is now the belly is a little bit balanced, just like play offset that this could be 7 months, so in 2 months play off is going to be an aunt, so let's hope so. And thank you very much, Goma, for staying all through to this moment. And and I really appreciate each and every one of you. The super chatter play off, thank you very much. You really did a wonderful thing like you used to do. So I'm really glad that I can call you a friend. I'm looking forward. Egawas, you're welcome. Yes, that looks really good. Thank you, Egawas. Egawas, you see, um, yeah, good looking man. Thank you very much, Egawas. So, Egawas, I decided to continue on this. So, but now, for those of you who have seen the previous painting, you might think it's still the same painting. I'm going to show you it's not the same painting. I'm going to show it to you so that you notice there's something different right now from what it was in the other painting. So let me get you that painting so that you will see the difference. Okay, let me get you that painting so that you see the difference. And you will notice that this one is playing drums, the other one is playing banjo. And the number of people, Goma, you're welcome. Or is that Sanjay? Okay, Goma, thank you very much, Goma. So I think we're gonna put. So Agawas, when are we doing our collab, Agawas? When are we gonna be doing our collab? So I think Robobanks. I don't know if you're still there, Robobanks. So we're gonna put our wonderful Carmen up there. So I'm gonna be bringing to you guys now the painting that you guys saw before now. So I don't know, how do we pay? Oh, Kevsa. Wow, nice. Thank you very much, Kevsa. You're new here. Tell us where you're watching from so that you can get a jacket, okay? So as I said, we're gonna brighten up this the one behind so that we can create a good contrast. We're gonna brighten him up. I'm just gonna decide what colors is gonna be that so that we can throw this lady out. This lady is still very much hidden. I don't know what he's doing there, so we have to, let's start by first of all uh, giving the lady a highlight, okay? Giving the lady a highlight once again between both of them, okay? So let's give the lady a highlight between both of them. That will help, exactly. Yeah. So I think that will help. So let's leave it there for now, and then let me show you people the painting that I'm doing a series of right now. When somebody is expectant, there is the body is a little bit up. Uh, yeah, so we have to make her give us that impression that she is big now. Yes, it's very important. Yeah, so I think we have to do this way because that hand is still gonna be worked on. Okay, so maybe we can give her a handbag, make her look ladylike. Somebody that is expecting used to have a bag wherever she goes anyway. Yes, Rubber Bank, thank you very much. Thank you, Rubber Bank. In the background, bro, got my phone on the charge, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this is the result from what you people saw at the beginning, but now I'm going to show you people what it was when we started this series. I want this series to have different different types of uh, uh, tone. I want this to have different types. So let's get the other one. So let's see. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be seeing the complete of this one. You see the difference? Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? I know it's not. Okay, let me remove this so that you can see the difference. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Okay. So, and I should try to remove the water anyway. So this is it. I don't know if you people. Okay. No. So about here is better. Sorry about that. I'm showing you people almost just the half of the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can see that. Kevsa, you're welcome. Kevsa, tell us where you're watching from so that we can, give you a blue so that you can get connected to other people, right? Show us where you're watching from, please. So this is the extent we've gone in the first painting, where the concentration is on the giver, okay, and the giver is alone, okay. I don't know if any one of you, if you guys are seeing. Eyes of Heart says yes, yeah. So that's the complete. That's the complete portion of the painting. Okay, you can see it now. Goma, thank you. So this is the way this one goes. Okay, so I'm not supposed to put it for a long time so that it doesn't give us a highlight. So, and now you see the difference. Okay, that's the difference. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? That's the difference between those two. So I don't know if you got some questions about this piece. Okay. So I don't know if you can see the difference now, because this is the thing when you're doing something and you find out that the composition is good enough. The best you're gonna do is to apply some a little bit of your knowledge into the whole thing and see if it can work out for you. So now I'm using the same painting concept of painting in two different paintings. The reason is because the concept is not bad, the concept is good enough, and I thought, okay, let's take it to another level. So that's why you people have this now, okay? That's why we have this now, okay? So yes, it's all about mm, when you get the idea, you maximize it, you know. When you get the idea, you maximize it, you know, make it worthwhile. Remember, some people might like this better than the other one, and some people might like the other one better than this. So, and this is the reason why I took it to this level as it is now. Okay? So now we have to consider where the legs are gonna be. That means we're gonna close here up a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So I was playing something before because I just wanted to create a kind of an atmosphere of not having to get you guys bored with just me doing some painting. I decided to. So as I said, the leg of the man is going to move little bit backwards, okay? You can also decide to make it artistic. Don't elaborate it. Don't elaborate it, but the leg is going to move a little bit backwards. The leg of the woman is going to be a little bit frontal. Don't forget that we are doing abstraction. This is not realistic. So I think that's good. Making the lady dominant is a good idea. Yeah. Oh, usually I don't paint with the glasses because I see better the colors, you know. Okay. So how is everyone doing wherever you're watching from? Goma is doing fine. I can see that. Goma is fine. Goma is doing fine. Yeah. Anyway, there are things that I would do better during daylight surveillance than now. Thank you, Robs. I just decided to go that route. Thank you, Rob. I decided to go that route because I left it the other way around, but now it's time to do some marketing, my dear. As you all know, we gotta do something. So I think I'm gonna leave the drama the way it is right now. And then My concentration is gonna be on this. Okay. I'm always making this mistake when I'm walking. Thank you. Still, I'm back. Thank you very much on rubber bags. I needed to go that route. I always make that mistake of using using the wrong brush when I'm working on detailing areas. But pardon me for that. It's something that we don't tell you guys. Some of us don't tell you guys that we're not perfect. Okay? I am not perfect, perfect. I only am trying, trying. I am not perfect, perfect. I am only trying, trying. You see, I'm not perfect, perfect. I am only trying, trying. I am not perfect, perfect. I am only just trying, trying. Are you perfect, perfect? Do you know it all? Know all, know all. I am only trying, trying. Thank you, Rubber Banks. Thank you very much. I am only trying. I am not perfect, perfect. I am only trying, trying. I am not perfect, oh, perfect. I am only trying, trying. Are you perfect, perfect? Do you know it all? Know all? If you think you are perfect, perfect, I am only trying. I'm only trying, okay? If you are perfect, okay. But if I is only trying, please keep the chat going so that we can get some more people to come watch what we're doing here, right? Keep the chat going. Keep the chat going. Going. I am only trying now. Trying. I am not perfect. Perfect. I am only trying. Are you perfect? Perfect. Or are you only trying? Trying. I am not perfect, perfect. I am only trying. I'm only trying, I'm not perfect. So, and Goma, you're welcome back again. Thank you very much, Goma. Thank you, Goma. Goma, when are you going live? Tell us. Goma, tell us when you're going live. Tell us when you're going live, Goma. It's been fun and supportive having you here. So tell us when you're going live, Goma. I am not perfect, perfect. I am only trying, no, trying. I am not perfect, perfect. I am only trying. Are you perfect, perfect? Are you the know-it-all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know it all? I am only trying. So you should know when to stop. It's very important. There are times that you are just walking around the painting and you don't have a particular intent to do a particular improvement. So the best you gotta do is just uh, cool it down, cool it down, cool it down. So you just have to learn how to stop, okay? Because it's not gonna help you if you're not sure of what you want to do. For now, and I don't know how the color intensity, I don't know how intensive the colors are. So the best I should do now is just to stop this, before I mess the whole thing up. Okay, so that's very important. You should know when to stop. Okay, you should know when to stop. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to overdo it. The only thing is that if you have to be brave, like I used to tell you people, you have to be brave enough to say, okay, if I made a mistake, I'm gonna correct it. Just the same thing goes with your own life. The life we live is life where we can make mistakes. We should be able to own it up and say, okay, I made a mistake. I think I should correct that mistake. Say I'm sorry if you hurt someone. You say it. You don't go ahead and claim right unnecessarily, and just to there's bravery in being apologetic as well. When it's a bravery because it's a virtue that is dying. It's a virtue that is dying these days. A lot of people uh, don't know how to say I am sorry. A lot of people There is another group of people, they know how to say that I'm sorry, but they don't know how to be repentant of what they did that made them to be sorry. So there are two ways about all these things. So uh, if I'm painting, I have to be brave to tell myself, look, I'm gonna correct myself if there's a mistake done, and I'm also gonna be, ready to take up the the responsibility and say, okay, I messed up here, so let me just correct myself and do the wrong, do do the wrong, right, do right the wrong, right? So, but a lot of people they think that bravery is in claiming to be right when they are wrong. Bravery is also when you can, when you notice that you did it wrong and you just decide to say you're sorry and yeah, and correct your wrong. You know, like I said, that's the problem today. I mean, it's a virtue that is dying off. You know, the feature of recognizing your mistake and accepting your mistake, and again saying, "Look, I am sorry, and I I want to correct my mistake." A lot of people they don't they don't do that. Okay, they don't do that. It's hard for them, but that's a weakness. Some of them say, "Who am I to say I'm sorry?" But invariably, what they are trying to prove is that they are weak. You know, so you should be able to take bravery in your uh, in your trying to right your wrong. Be brave about it. Come up, own it, and correct the wrongs before it destroys everything. Okay? So we should be able to recognize that in ourselves. So, like I said, it's time for me to just stop painting. I'm just trying to utilize. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Goma. I think I have to put Goma up there again. Goma is really doing wonderful here. And not to forget our super chat. No, wait a moment, Goma. I think, yeah. So if Rubber Bank has done the pin, so let's put Rubber Bank up there. So these are some fearless individuals who say it the way it is. That's Rubber Bank for you. So go check him out. So let's see what happens when the day comes, when we see the effect of what we've done. Because right now, I can't tell you that I know how the painting is gonna look afterwards. I can't. The reason is because of the fact that we are working in the night. Artificial lights are not good for the colors. Colors are very much good, well presented when it is yeah, daylight. You can see your colors when it is daylight. That's when the colors are very much appreciated. Okay, so whatever happens now will be decided tomorrow when the sun comes out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I did it again here, but I think we are doing fine so far, so good. So you will keep on seeing this pose, this pose of, let's put the light to it. I hope you people can see it. This pose of drama, you keep on seeing it in most of my drawing. It's so, I have a figure that is called Love in the Wild. Love in the Wild is a similar pose. Okay. So you keep on seeing this pose of mine. The pose that the drummer is taking now is what you notice it in most of my stuffs. Okay, you will notice it in the lady with the cat. You will notice it in the blue. So I have some number of paintings that I've done with this pose. Thank you very much, love of Rubber Banks. Thank you very much. Okay, so you're gonna be noticing this pose of the drummer. You will notice in most of my paintings. So um, sometimes an artist needs to get himself recognized with a particular pose so that some people will recognize what he's doing, wherever they see it. So the pose is in some of the paintings you must have seen in my in my collection. All right, so please, it's intentional. It's intentional. It brings movement at the same time. It brings okay, eyes of heart. Thank you, eyes of heart. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm gonna find out how this collection box is gonna look, and also I'm gonna allow the money not to be definitive like in the first painting. So now I'm gonna do block the. I'm gonna close this painting now by blocking the, yeah, using the rest of the painting and block the sides of the canvas. Okay, yeah, because I've been wasting a lot of color recently, so sorry about that. Let's clean that off. Okay, it's okay, let's leave it there. It's gonna be taken care of, but let's just get this going. So thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all. You have been wonderful. So what I'm doing now is to close this session of the painting instead of continuing it with artificial light. And usually what I do is in the night, I draw in the night. I do the painting halfway in the night and then come up during the day, check out see how the color intensity is before I choose to close the piece. So right now I'm just gonna use the rest of the paint. Let me show you the rest of the color that I have here. I'm gonna use it now to just block off the edges of my painting. I know sometimes some people will say it's not necessary, but I do that so that I don't lose, my paint to dryness. Okay, and again, it looks also finished when you do that. It looks finished. Although it's not yet finished, I'm just telling you why I have to block, this whole the canvas. I have to block the canvas, I have to block the canvas because I need not to waste the colors. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing this edge, using the rest of the color that I have here to block the edge so that we don't lose the color. And again, give this impression that when the work is finished, it's rounded off, it's finished, it's done. That's the reason why I'm doing this. So washing off the paint and then it's not okay. So you have to be careful not to touch the front of it. Instead, you bring colors where they are not supposed to be. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to turn it around. And for those of you coming in right now, I'm going to show you what we did before and what we did now so that you can dream of having a good painted piece of Ifeanyickool Trapo Color in your collection, in your art collection. By the way, who amongst you is collecting art? I know that you people are collecting gadgets. You are collecting PlayStations and collecting iPhones and Samsungs. So you should be collecting art because if it's gonna return, the worth, artworks are gonna return. You can imagine, artworks that were done some 100 years ago, 150 years ago, they are still being sold high today. I know it's not gonna be everyone, it's not gonna be every artist, but you see, every generation has their own artist. And I'm one of your artists. I'm one of your artists, so if you collect mine, your grandchildren are gonna be smiling to the bank anytime in future. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this around and then go wash my hands because I can't touch anything now. Okay, so yeah, so please, even if you're not collecting mine, please do start art collection. Choose your interest and start collecting art collection. It's very important. Don't ever think that everything has to be, prepped with money. No, everything doesn't have to be prepped with money. So this is the result of the day, and I'm using this opportunity to tell you guys, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having to be in your midst and share the moment you had with me. I hope this is good. It's not too close, okay? So I'll leave it for a while so that you people can see the result of the day. I think this is better if I did it this way, all right? Better this way? So thank you, Eyes of Art. Thank you very much. So this is the result of the day, okay? So you can now see that those two, I left them to have similar, colors. Maybe I'm going to decorate their colors, decorating that of the lady with a little bit of flowers. There's some details that will be needed there. Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone that showed up here. I'm gonna wash my hands, okay? I'm gonna wash my hands, then come over and close this. Although I noticed there is something that I should. Anyway, there's nothing much I can do now. I can do that later in the day. Okay, I can do that later in the day, but I'll leave it this way right now. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Rubber Banks. Thank you, uh, Eyes of Art. Thank you, Goma. Thank you, Carmen Maris. Thank you. Uh, we had some number of good people here, more especially Agavas. Thank you, Agavas. And then thank you, Playoff. Playoff gave us today a super chat. Thank you very much, Playoff. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. So I'm going to leave this drawing and go wash my hands before I mess up my gadgets. Okay? And if you have your if you are going live anytime today, you can write it now. You are permitted with exception today to please write us when you're going live now. While I'm washing my hand, write in the comment in the chat when you're going live. Let me wash my hands so that I can close up. Okay. So I kind of like this composition anyway. I kind of like the composition as well. It's not that bad. Thank you very much for the likes. I can see that. I can see that we have 10 likes. We have 3 million people in the house. And we have a super chatter play off. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You just helped me to get to the half of the milestone with that. Thank you very much. Let me wash my hands. Let me wash my hands. My hands are not bloody, but I should wash it and then come back to you guys and close up this. Thank you very much. So the tip of the day is when you notice that we are having, thank you very much. I really appreciate you all. The tip of today is that when you notice a trend, that seems to be going towards what you call accidental painting, and you are not selling for the moment, okay? Don't ever put yourself. Thank you very much for being here, Eyes of Art. Thank you very much. So, for those of you that would like to paint or are in the art business, I'm giving you. Let me put it this way now. So, I want you people to see my face so that you know that I said it, okay? Yeah, I said it. When you notice the trend, you are in a, say you are in a fashion business, and you're in art business, you notice the trend is now on accidental painting, pouring of colors and blowing it out so that it becomes another. Everyone can do that, all right? So, so, so yes, you can pour any color, you blow it out, it gives you another color. That's it. That's the chemistry that happens when colors meet. Okay. Then, at that moment that the trend is going to other direction, the best you're gonna do is to start going towards figurative, and that's what I'm doing. You move back to figurative a little bit because but make sure that when you're going figurative, make also sure that your colors are intensive enough. Okay, make sure that your colors are intensive enough so that that urge of the clientele to buy that mixture of color and blowing it with a blower and making that urge that makes people want to buy such an art piece can also happen here. So make also your colors intensive enough to attract that psychic that tells people, okay, this is now the trend. People pour colors and blow them around and say, I'm not criticizing. I'm only telling you how you can stay in business. You stay in business when you notice a trend and you can do that. You can only do that trend when it is what? When it is commissioned. That's my advice to you. Don't go on the trend because somebody might say, "Oh, I've seen where it was done, and instead of buying it from you, I can do it myself. I can try it myself out." So when a trend comes up, don't go with the trend. You can maybe make one or two paintings in order to indicate that you can do such for the clientele around you. But go towards the other direction. Go figurative, okay? Go figurative. If it's gonna be semi-abstract, go figurative. Make it semi-abstract. If it's gonna be pure realism, go ahead. Because if you follow the trend, you all are gonna be stuck. You're gonna paint a lot of, do a lot of action painting. That's what they call it, action painting. Um, Somebody would put some colors on his backside and then sit on the canvas and then say it's an art. That is for him, that is for her. The body painting, and then you roll over. These things are what I call accidental painting. Anyone can do it. If it becomes a trend around you, and you know that you want to keep your client, people that just come into an exhibition and see one piece of artwork and say they buy it. It has happened to me, not once, not twice. People see an exhibition and they say, "Wow!" And I had a situation where three people were asking for one painting. I only have to be frank and tell the person, this has been bought. You can order something similar, but it's not gonna be exactly the same. Okay? And it turned out that I was right. When I was truthful enough to tell them that this has been sold, I was able to produce two more in different positions, in different composition, but similar concept. So that's what happens. If I were to be doing trendy stuff, people will come there and watch it. Oh, decorative it is. They'll like it and they go. But now I went the other way. I went the other direction. And once I went that direction, I was able to sell. How many paintings was there? Yes, I was able to sell 4 paintings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was able to sell 4 paintings. Yeah. 4 paintings. The fifth one was another concept altogether. So please don't go with the trend. Don't go with the trend. See if you can move out from the trend, but to use the color intensities, because there is something about those, accidental painting that makes people want to keep them, buy them. So yes. So go figurative a little bit when it's all abstract, color spread, blowing. That's what I'm saying. This is gonna be your tip. Eyes of art, you're here. It's important that you recognize that, and most of you that does paintings from time to time, it's a hard way to earn anyway. But don't forget that your paintings are easily to be exhibited, apart from what other when you're doing other things, So the paintings are easily to be transported. I do sculptures. I know what it takes to move my sculptures when I have an exhibition, and I can boast of about 65 to 70 sculptures right now. Not sold, the ones that I still have within my reach, with over, with over 110. The rest has already been sold anyway. So let's be sure that what we are doing is gonna be a wow thing for people. When there is a trend, they should, it should wow them. It should tell them, oh wow, that's something. It should be catchy. It should, touch their soul. It has to touch their soul, and that's when you sell those paintings. All right. So that's the tip for the day. Okay. When people are going with accidental painting, go figurative, and you're sure gonna get your clientele. Thank you once again. See this, and I say peace to the world. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Goma. Thank you, Goma. Thank you very much, Robert Banks. Thank you, Eyes of Art. Thank you, Carmen Maris. Thank you, Playoff, the wonderful Super Chatter Playoff. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We have Kavaza was here. Thank you very much, everyone. Did I see Elizabeth here? Because I saw Elizabeth somewhere. Did I? Okay. So Playoff just renewed also the membership. Thank you very much. Thank you, Playoff. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And once again, I'm going to play something in the background and we say bye-bye for now, okay? So let's see if I can do that. I was trying to play. Thank you very much. Later. See you at your place. And yes, we've done it. We've done more than 1 hour. Thank you. And that's the result. So thank you very much. Thank you, Play Off. Thank you, Mom. I don't want to say the name now. Thank you very much. So bye for now, everyone, and stay good to yourself and to your neighborhood. Stay good to yourself and to your neighborhood. Stay good to yourself and to your neighborhood. I pray you be good to one another. I pray you be good to your community. Thank you very much, everyone. Until soon, see you. Bye for now and stay safe. Peace to the world. Bye.